In this video, I will show you how I learnt directional air roll in just 1 week. I'll be showing you the training routine I did to skyrocket my air roll skills, but before we get into that, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content every single week. But with all that being said, enjoy the rest of the video. The first thing I'll be going over is the training routine, but before you start this, I recommend going into free play and just getting a feel for air roll left or right, whichever one you're trying to learn. You'll need to know what happens when you do each input on the joystick and how it works. The most important thing you'll need is the tornado spin, and this is where you'll hold air roll left or right down and put your joystick the other way. So for example, if you're using air roll left, you will move your joystick to the right, and if you're using air roll right, you'll move your joystick to the left. This is the most basic form of aerial control and you will need it for this training routine. The final tip before we go in is that you will use your air roll and your joystick to change the direction, and you will use your boost to move in that direction. If your boost is in the wrong direction, for example it's pointing to the ceiling, you'll end up boosting down to the floor and you won't be going where you want to go. All of this you'll pick up over time though, but when you're just starting out, it's going to be really hard to learn, but you will get used to it, just have faith. But now let's go over the training routine. It's not really much of a routine, it's more of a practice that I use to warm up and to improve my mechanics. You will need the Steam Workshop to do exactly what I did, but if you're on console you can use the pillar maps instead and just do what I say later on. But what I did during this week was the rings maps on the workshop. You can do any of these maps, but I'll be linking the one I did down below in the description if you want to go check it out. I'll be showing you my progression through this and will be showing you what I learned about directional air roll throughout all of this. I would hold my air roll right button down and I would just try and go through the course as fast as I can. I'd set a timer for 30 minutes and just go at it fully, no distractions, I would just do it. And at the end of each day I would track the level I got to and how the day felt. So day 1, I got to level 6 in the first 30 minutes, and while I was looking back at the footage editing this, I already see the improvements. I feel like over this half an hour, I was getting used to changing direction while constantly holding air roll, and I had high hopes going into the rest of the week. On day 2, I got to level 8, and I started to feel more control in my car. I knew that if I stick to this, I would continue to improve and my car control would get so much better and I'd become such a better player. For day 3, I was stuck on level 8 for quite a bit, but after it, the levels felt so much easier. I ended up getting up to level 14 by the end of the day and I felt like something just clicked. I'm not sure what it was, but I just felt in control. It's one of those things that you can't explain, but you just need to practice to do. And I wrote in my notes that I feel like I could complete the course by the end of the week. On day 4, I realized something. Level 14 was by far the most difficult level I have done. Speaking of which, I was stuck on it for a while. I'm not too sure why, but it's just something that I can't do. You have to go down these rings and stay in control, and it was just a really awkward input for me and I found it really hard to do. Even though I was in a bit of a plateau, I still had high hopes for the rest of the week. Level 14 was still a big struggle for me on day 5, but I was streaming all of this live on Twitch, which is in the description below, and this was my reaction when I got past level 14. Come on. Let's go. Oh my god. I've been stuck on that level for about 3 days now. After that, everything felt so easy and we got onto level 17 by the end of the day. During day 6, I got to level 20. I was very happy about this, but then I realized how hard level 20 was. It had the same thing where you need to go down and you need to hold air roll, and I just found it really hard to do. Day 7, this was the final day of the 7-day challenge and we did not get past level 20. I got so close to completing the course, but I'm still happy with the results as I'm a lot more consistent in the air now. Overall, I feel like during the 7 days I've improved so much and that my car control is so much better. But there are 2 questions I'm going to answer. Should you do it? And will I do it again? And the answer to both of these is yes. If I can make this much progress in a week, imagine what I could do in a month or even a year. I plan to do this for maybe 15 minutes a day when I warm up to play ranked. You may be asking, how has my MMR increased or decreased throughout this week and after it? At the start of the challenge I was sitting around 1350, which is Champ 3 Division 2, and at the end of the week I'm sitting at my new peak, which is 1520, which is Grand Champ 1 Division 3. I feel like maybe one day I might even hit Grand Champ 2 with these results, and so can you. With hard work, dedication and practice every day, you can also see the same results. But that's all I really have for this video. If you did enjoy and you want to see more like it, check out the video where I played Lethamir's dribble challenge for 10 hours straight after this one. It will be on the end screen for you and also in the description below. But as well, if you've made it this far, comment Rings map in the comment section below so I know that you made it here. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content coming out every single Monday at 8 PM GMT. But with all that being said, don't forget to have a great day and stay safe.